Ed Marie and Andy Santor, Mill Creek Golf Course. Thanks for coming today. Going to take a look at two videos here from a face-on viewpoint. The video on the right is early on in the session. Video on the left is later on in the session. And what I'm going to talk about, what we really focused on is you were in answering your question as to why you were hitting the ball to the right and why you weren't able to get your weight off your back foot or your right foot on your downswing. And we're going to take a look at the video on the right. You see I have a line drawn there. You're going to clearly see your right hip and your right leg go laterally, and you get yourself into what's called a reverse spine angle. And a reverse spine angle means that the top of your spine is target side to the bottom of your spine, and that would put your spine angle on that kind of an angle. And you can see when you go through, your body almost has to fall back to balance itself out, and you do not get your weight off of your back foot or your trail foot. Going to go back to the top of your backswing here because we're going to compare the two. Okay, you can see here the video on the left. What we have you doing here is a feeling of a high left hip and a high left shoulder. Getting your left hip and your left shoulder higher than they were, as you can see in those drills that I gave you to do, so your body can rotate. You'll see here in the video on the left, there's no lateral motion in that right hip, and at the top of your backswing, you can see your spine angle improves drastically. And because of that, we'll go into the downswing of both. You'll see your weight gets off of your back foot better, and you're clearly more onto your left foot or left side, video left as opposed to video right. So, those drills that I gave you to do, I gave you a, it's high left shoulder, high left hip drill to get your body to rotate. I gave you a trail leg or right leg only backswing to get a little bit better internal hip rotation in that right hip or that trail hip. And what we're really trying to do, the biggest thing in your case, is to get your body rotated at the top of your backswing and get your, and more importantly, just as importantly, get your spine angle at the top of your backswing perpendicular to the ground. It was inverted a little bit, and once again, the top of your spine was target side to the bottom of your spine, and you were from a face-on view, leaning to the left. So, but looked much better as we went forward, and you were able to get onto your left side much easier, and you can, as you saw, your ball flight straightened out. So, thanks for coming. We'll see you soon.